learn how to navigate things. And I also believe in power of surrender. At times, my decisions were questioned more rigorously.
Yeah.
Women who believed in the mission of Abhinandan came forward, supported me, and I also made a priority to mentor and uplift other women, children, those who have benefited from the organization. Now they are coming back to serve back, at this platform and help other children. I think the skills and knowledge one possesses and life experiences they have gained are big assets. How they can spread what they actually possess, whether it's leadership, problem solving, or industry expertise. Challenges like limited access to funding, societal biases, and lack of mentorship still persist.
Correct.
There is still a perception gap when it comes to women leadership, especially in impact-driven spaces. Anything you want to thrive, you want to achieve, or you want to gain, you should have first is your purpose should be clear. If a girl has financial stability, she can turn around the world.
Hi, Manisha, and welcome to the About Her Show, a show where we get trailblazing women to share the story of their lives with us, to tell us about their successes, failures, challenges, ups and downs, so that not only do they get a platform to showcase themselves, but they also help us inspire other women. Women who have dreams, ambitions, but for some reason have not been able to pursue them. This way, we feel they can get a lot of inspiration from your journey. And along with women, we also get men on the show, men who champion such trailblazing women, because we believe that for a truly gender inclusive world, men and women need to be allies in this journey. Now, I've been through your journey. I've seen the kind of work that you do. And I think this can be really a source of huge inspiration to many, many women out there. So let's dive into it. But before that, of course, a very, very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Sangeeta, for having me over. And it is an extreme pleasure to be here and share the glimpse of my journey. And we shall hope that it's going to impact quite a few. And let's see how much we can take it further, in what direction.
I'm sure it will inspire, because you never know, just one little word, one sentence, one incident, what it may trigger. We don't know. But I'm sure it will be hugely inspiring. So, like I said, that your journey, in social impact and education has been extremely inspiring. So, what led you to start Abhinandan in the first place, and what was your vision behind it?
So, Abhinandan was started in 2009, and my vision was to create a platform that could foster meaningful social impact through education and community-driven initiatives. I wanted to create such an atmosphere where there is an impact, especially for the bridge that gaps. Access in education, wanted to mentor the opportunities, and particularly those kind of opportunities I wanted to create where I could gap that bridge for the underprivileged people.
Okay. So that was your vision. So tell me, you're deeply committed to the education for life approach. So what does this philosophy mean to you, and how do you integrate this into the work that you do?
For me, education goes beyond textbooks and exams.
Okay.
It is about equipping individuals with skills, values, morals, and also mindset, which we could create through education, which would lead them to navigate to the real world challenges. Education for me should prepare these people who come and join us on the platform of Abhinandan, should nurture them and make them prepared for critical thinking. Emotionally, they should be intelligent, they should be resilient, and also have a social sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
In my work at Abhinandan, I integrate this philosophy in, particularly designing the programs that focus on holistic healing. We emphasize on life skills, ethical leadership, experimental learning, ensuring that education is not just about acquiring knowledge, and also, I don't want to bind people to the four walls of classrooms.
Right.
For
Right.
me, I want to foster an atmosphere where entrepreneurship should lead, and my goal is to take education as a lifelong and transformative journey.
Yes, which it actually is. Education never ever stops. And like they say, you never stop learning. And even I think for a student at that age, it is extremely essential to, acquire skills which are beyond the classroom. I mean, following the curriculum and, doing the syllabus, all that is fine. But there is so much to life than just that, piece of syllabus. You need to acquire life skills. So I think you're doing a fabulous job over there. So, Manisha, I am sure that starting, a social enterprise comes with its own set of challenges. So, when you started on this journey of starting Abhinandan, what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced in the early days, and how did you overcome them?
Yes, any journey you set upon, has its own uh, challenges. It was exciting, but very challenging. Biggest obstacle, I think, which I faced in the initial days, was the credibility and gaining trust of your stakeholders, whether it was beneficiaries, partners, or people those who were supporting us with the funds. People often hesitated, to show trust in a new initiative.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, and particularly an enterprise, unless they see very proven impact,
Yes.
which would, of course, take time to, we also needed time to prove ourselves. Another challenge was securing sustainable funding. Um, Traditional businesses, unlike traditional businesses, social enterprises need a balance, financial viability, with their mission driven work. So, in the beginning, we had to be resourceful, relying on friends, family, small grants, community support. It wasn't very easy, to meet my goals, my visions, my dreams. And it really took a lot of time to basically gain that kind of you had to. I was looking at scaling big, but it was not. Rome was not built in a day. So there were hurdles which I had to overcome, and the key to overcoming these challenges was persistence, my adaptability of in my work, and my hard work, of course,
Yeah.
and people around me, my determination. So it was beautiful and quite impactful.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, you're right. I mean, these are things. Challenges will be there in anything that you start. But if you
Absolutely.
have that determination, that conviction to get to your goal, then actually nothing can stop you. So,
Yeah.
Manisha, in this mission that you started and that you embarked upon, did you face any gender related barriers? Because you see, women do face these issues when they come up with something. So, in this, thing, I mean, whatever you started, in the social enterprise, did you face any such challenges?
As a woman, I've certainly encountered these issues. In the early days, there were moments when I had to, work harder to establish my credibility, especially in spaces where leadership is traditionally male dominated.
Yeah.
And at times, my decisions were questioned more rigorously.
Yes.
Um, or my commitment to the cause was underestimated. Sometimes I had, however, I chose to navigate these barriers by letting my work speak for itself. I focused on building strong related, result-oriented initiatives by forming my a strong network of allies with both men and women,
Yeah.
and that really helped. Women who believed in the mission of Abhinandan came forward, supported me, and I also made a priority to mentor and uplift other women.
Right.
That, that was a circle which spoke in itself. There are programs today where on this platform, which we call them Abhinari initiatives, and we are really working in that space where women come, work, get benefit, mentor these programs themselves. We have women like you who are taking care and taking us and helping us spread the name bigger, and and uplifting other women was the main objective at that particular time. So over time, I've seen a very positive shift.
Yes, yes. So again, I think like any other challenge, even a
Yeah.
gender-related challenge, you can handle, you can face if you have that courage of conviction, and you continue to grow. And then, like you said, build your network, build people who believe in you. So they will also support you and help you navigate those challenges.
Absolutely.
So, Manisha, if you were to look back or if you have to, reflect on your life, who or what do you think has been your greatest inspiration in this journey of yours?
Um, I would say it was my family and my simplicity and those simple values which I inculcated, which I actually got from my family. That simple background where we were taught to live for others. We were taught that life, the biggest pleasure of life, is to help other people. I think that was the inspiration behind. My greatest inspiration was that which came from my family. I was raised in an environment where we lived for the others' happiness. Then I was so fortunate, after my marriage, my other set of parents were also quite supportive. And of course, huge credit goes to my husband and my children. My children have been working on this platform since they were 5 and 6.
Oh, how
They
wonderful.
have been very positively helping me, be my strength at the mission. And now it comes from the people, those who are directly or indirectly connected with Abhinandan. And I have had the privilege to serve and work with such people. I really derive a lot of strength from students, educators, change makers who prove that education can truly transform lives. Seeing young minds unlock their potential and witnessing community uplifts, uh, you know, themselves through knowledge, opportunity, keeps me motivated every day.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think that's again, it is about the openness of your mind, how willing, how flexible you are, to accepting what other people are bringing, what other people are giving, and then, acknowledging them for all their efforts and giving
Yeah.
credit where it is due. So, Manisha, I'm sure there are so many people out there who are looking to create some kind of a meaningful change in society. But of course, it's not easy. It's a very, very difficult journey. So, if you were to share 3 tips for someone who wants to do this, I mean, things that you've learned from your experience, your journey, what would those 3 tips be?
First of all, I really believe in persistence and purpose. Should they go hand in hand?
Okay.
And social change takes time. So
Right.
you should have, and there are setbacks also along the way.
Hmm.
So the focus needs to be huge, and then comes persistence. staying committed to your mission, even when you face negative challenges, which will, in the long run, will keep you more motivated, more focused, and then results come out with their own time. Nothing comes instant.
Right.
So I feel that it is very important to have persistence, focus go hand in hand, and collaboration. Collaboration is very important. If you have to scale high, make your mission big, then I think you should have partnering with the right people, communities, talking to them, organizations, and policymakers can amplify the impact of your work. And you should go inside the community, listen, learn, build small allies and those who share your vision. This is how you can really focus on what exactly you're looking at. Third, I think measurable impact matters. Good intentions are very important, and continuity. So you keep accessing your effectiveness of your work hard, adapt when needed. I think very simple things where each one of us know, but if you keep repeating, so it becomes fresh in your mind.
Absolutely. And if it comes from someone who has succeeded in that journey, then definitely, it gets reinforced. I mean, these are things which we know, but, sometimes we just forget to apply them in our lives. So if we are looking to succeed, then if somebody reinforces them, then, it becomes even more, impactful in that sense. All right. So you're, of course, running a purpose-driven organization, which has its own set of, challenges and own set of, things to deal with, and which take away, I'm sure, a lot of your time. But you're a woman at the same time who also has, the home front to manage. So how do you, kind of stay true to both the roles and, if not strike a balance, at least manage to successfully integrate the two of them into your life?
Like any other woman, I also had quite similar challenges. Running Abhinandan was very fulfilling, and on the other side, it was very demanding, because the kind of vision I had was to make things visible everywhere. So when you want that kind of dream to come true, you have similar amount of hard work has to go in. I have learned that sustainability is very important. Isn't just about the organization, but it's about personal well-being also. So one key strategy was prioritize your dream, and balance your things around that.
Okay.
So I focused on what truly drives impact, and delegate or streamline tasks that didn't align with my things around me. So whatever the priority was, I did that, and took myself also as a priority. And things were not that difficult, but challenging it was, because I had to raise 2 children, take care of a house as a normal woman. Every woman puts into the say, I think they put in same amount of hard work. It is about how you create priorities and meet your challenges at the right time. It's easy to get caught up in daily operations challenges, but keeping a clear vision always helped me to be on my track. So in the power of building my strong team, which was very important, which helped me take my dream to this level today. Surrounding myself with passionate, capable people allowed me to distribute responsibility effectively. So trusting others not only prevents burnout, but also strengthens the organization. So once the organization gets strengthened, then you have to take care of your family, organization, and it becomes like your own child. You're doing the similar work at home, and you're doing the similar work at work. Here at Abhinandan. So it was beautiful. My entire self-care and reflection was non-negotiable, and setting boundaries, achieving small tasks. Uh, I could, I think, discover what I wanted to achieve.
Yes. I think it's like, having that clarity is very important. And then, like you said, being able to prioritize, knowing what is important
Exactly.
when, doing that, and then trusting others. I mean, obviously, we cannot do everything. So, trusting, delegating has to be a part of the process if we want to succeed in, various aspects of our lives. So, Manisha, we're talking about successes and we're talking about challenges. And of course, setbacks and challenges are a part of the story. We do face them all the time. Now, those setbacks
Absolutely.
are there and we have to face them, but we have to come out of them. So when the things that you are trying to do, when they don't go the way you want them to, or the way you've planned, and there's a major disappointment, how do you deal with it and how do you bounce back?
I think that's a everyday challenge.
Okay.
A lot of things don't go according to us,
Mm-hmm.
but resilience for me comes from a combination of perspective, purpose, people, and every challenge has been an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to strengthen my commitment at my work.
Okay.
And you know, I uh, and it has been, Abhinandan's mission here, how I have to navigate my setbacks with when you're working towards a mission, then sometimes you learn how to navigate things. And I also believe in power of surrender. So there is, once you surrender to Almighty, you understand that it's not uh, easy, but it's you have to accept the low highs and lows of everyday's life,
True.
embracing failures as lessons, of course, and instead of seeing failures as an endpoint, then I learned how to treat it as a valuable feedback, learn from it, adapt, make bigger changes. So the power of surrender, made me understand. If you function on basic small terms, you learn more. You basically try and understand, and everyday challenges, they sometimes offer a lot of insights also.
Yeah.
It's not that they hold you down. Sometimes they push you up,
Yeah.
and they make you learn and make you improve as a better person,
True.
whether it is about refining our approach, improving execution, or understanding the real needs of communities we serve.
Hmm.
So each setback has helped me shape better Abhinandan into what it is today, and then staying anchored with my purpose
Right, right.
really helped me.
I think that's very important. If you take a setback as a something to learn from, that is a very positive way of looking at it.
Yeah.
If you just kind of feel that, okay, there's a setback and now I cannot move forward, that'll be a very negative way of looking at it,
Mhm.
at the situation. Rather, if you go positive and see that, okay, there is something that I need to learn, then I think that will really, really take you a long way. All right. Now, Manisha, I
Absolutely.
understand, and you also understand that education has the power to transform lives. So, what changes have you seen firsthand through, the work at Abhinandan, and what, how should I say, impact you are most proud of?
So my basic thought that education is the most important tool of transformation
Hmm.
has you know made me create Abhinandan, and I've always believed in this transformation very strongly. I have witnessed firsthand changes, how access to right learning opportunities can change lives. Some of the most inspiring changes I have seen in my children around at this platform. We have tried to empower individuals by breaking basic barriers. Many of the students and young professionals we have worked with have overcome the significant challenges, economic hardships, societal barriers, and self doubt to pursue meaningful careers and contribute to their community back. When the children used to come initially, you will be surprised to know that quite of the children, those who have benefited from the organization, now they are coming back to serve back, at this platform and help other children, and which is quite impactful for us to understand. So seeing someone who once lacked confidence, has become a leader and change maker is incredibly fulfilling. Very, you can't even imagine the amount of happiness, which I get from these examples, these children. So, in fact, the whole atmosphere creates ripple effects in communities. So, education just doesn't impact individuals; it uplifts the families, and then the society, and then the final upliftment reflects to the nation. So one of the proudest moments for me is seeing our beneficiaries, mentors, mentor others, start initiatives of their own, or give back in any way, they can create, whatever they can create for the society around them. So such a beautiful rippling effect, we are seeing the change. And of course, lastly, I would say that it is about education and learning becomes so beautiful that it grasping skills, leadership doesn't matter. It is about just looking at things in a positive way, and the whole dimension of life changes for everybody.
Right. I think, yes, I think what I really kind of took from what you said was that when you see the people who you helped, coming back and trying to make an impact, by giving back to you or to people around, I think that is something. There can be no words to describe that feeling for an educator. And I can, kind of resonate with this because I'm also, from the same, how should I say, domain.
Yeah.
Nowadays, what I have seen, many people, they want to start doing things, new things in their midlives, say in their early 40s, late 40s. They want to switch and start doing things which are completely different from what they have been doing so far, and which I like to term as midlife rebooting. So what do you have to say about this? And if in this midlife rebooting, they want to, pick up social impact, what would you tell them? I mean, how do you see this and what advice would you like to give them?
See, I feel that it's never too late to follow your passion, and especially anything what you want to do to change around you and in the society, it's never too late. And especially when it comes to creating a meaningful change, I have seen firsthand how people who take a leap in life, after they want to, switch to something which they have been thinking over a span of their entire work experience. And I think it is time for each one of us to give it back to the society. So I would say that your experience is your strength first. Right. Many people hesitate because they don't want to start over again and think that it's going to be big or it's going to be full of obstacles or a lot of hardship. I think the skills and knowledge one possesses and life experiences they have gained are big assets. First, they should really think about, how they can spread what they actually possess, whether it's leadership, problem solving, or industry expertise. I think the first, and they should start very small. And they should not look at impacting a bigger amount of people. The impact can be small, and it should just be like a start now button. Sometimes overthinking and overcommitment also brings you back to zero. So you don't have to quit everything overnight. Start by volunteering, just mentoring or working on a small project, collecting people from the community, getting them home or to any place where you can. It's just about passion, how passionate you are, how much clarity is there. You gain clarity and confidence before making bigger transitions.
Right.
So I think just build a small network and a support system. Surround yourself with like-minded people and delegate things to, your people. And small commitments, I think, are beautiful to achieve. And you get best of results.
Right. So I think you're right. Just take that step. Don't hesitate. The impact of what you want to create will come with time. So have the patience, but then believe in yourself and just take that first step. So very well said. Okay. So Manisha, we see a lot of women, who are trying to make a difference, in the space of social impact. And like we know that you've had a lot of experience in this space. So, do you think that women's leadership in this space, in the space of social impact, is adequately recognized? And do you think, or what do you think can be done more to support women in this space?
I think women have always played very crucial roles in driving the social change. Yet their leadership is still not adequately recognized or supported. While we see more women stepping into leadership roles, challenges like limited access to funding, societal biases, and lack of mentorship still persist.
Okay.
So here's sometimes I feel that there's need to have better support for women, increase access to a lot of resources around them. A lot of help can be like women-led social enterprises often struggle with the financial lacking. Investors and grant makers need to actively support women founders, not just like funding, but also with strategic mentorship and capacity building resources. There are challenges will always be there, but there has to be challenge bias and leadership perception has to change. Correct. There is still a perception gap when it comes to women leadership, especially in impact-driven spaces. We need to amplify women voices, celebrate their success, and create more platforms where their contributions are visible and valued. Also, at Abhinandan's platform, where we will be very soon launching a program called where we will be talking about women voices, and we will have a strong network and platform where women can come openly talk about it, and we're trying to document it in such a way that it can be used at different platforms. Okay. But coming back to your question, where I really feel we should have more stronger networks where women entrepreneurship should thrive, when they should have access to mentorship and peer communities, more initiatives that connect women experienced leaders, business advisors, collaborators can help. They should come forward, and they can help bridge the gap and accelerate their impact in the society or any kind of work they do. Encourage more structural changes, more policy-driven structural changes. Governments and institutions should step in, create policies that make it easier for women-led enterprises to scale up, whether it's any way, whether it's in small incentives, trainings, programs, any kind of support, so that the whole model should be so flexible and acknowledged with multiple roles that women often juggle with.
Right, right.
And otherwise, I feel women are already leading incredible social impact. But for the true change, they need more than just recognition. They need real opportunities, resources, and a platform where they can enable and thrive better.
Right, right. That is right. The intent is there, but they do need the support and encouragement. So I think everybody should play that role in providing that support and encouragement to them. Okay.
Absolutely.
So Manisha, you had a dream, you worked towards it, and of course you have, achieved it to an extent, but of course still you want to do more. But you are in a space where you can offer some kind of advice to the young girls of today. These young girls who are on the threshold of their personal and professional lives and, have various options open, don't know how to and what to pick up. So what kind of advice would you give to these young girls of today?
Oh, it's very difficult to advise somebody, but my advice would be that, follow your passion, follow your dreams. I have a young daughter at home, and I always feel that, there has to be a lot of purpose in life. Anything you want to thrive, you want to achieve, or you want to gain, you should have first is your purpose should be clear.
Right.
And then my biggest advice is the financial stability a woman, a young girl should have in today's time.
Right.
If a girl has financial stability, she can turn around the world.
Right.
She has no dependency on anyone. Then if you don't have a financial dependency, you don't have an emotional dependency. Your connect is so beautiful. Then your love is pure. Your relationships are not looking at only only a support.
Right.
Your love has to be the pure love, unconditional love has to be the support. And then the journey becomes very easy and very meaningful. So the biggest advice in today's world is don't look for a partner who can financially support you.
Wonderful.
So be independent financially, and life is going to be beautiful. So I was seeing somebody say that, when you have to buy something for the house, a woman should equally support the husband. That, today we have to pick something up for this usage, and you should put in this money, and I should also put in this amount of money. That is the kind of atmosphere we need to create in the times to come.
Lovely. I think that is a very, very pertinent and a very, very useful piece of advice that you've given. Financial independence and financial stability, where, as a result of which, your relationship will not be need-based. It will be equal in every sense of the word, because you're starting from an equal platform. Very, very excellent. All right. So, Manisha, what's next for you and Abhinandan? Any exciting projects, any initiatives that are in the pipeline?
So, in 2024, we have restructured the organization, and we have structured the organization in such a way that our initiatives are more impactful and easy to understand, and more recognized in the industry, because we have to make huge handshakes in the times to come. We have created 4 verticals in which we have separated the projects which we are doing for the children, which is called Abhi Kids program.
Okay.
We have shifted a lot of focus also on women. So we have projects going on for women, which is called Abhinari.
Okay.
Third is the programs and work which is done for the environment. So we have started the initiatives under this vertical, which is called Abhi Green Projects.
Okay.
And fourth is Abhinandan Police Welfare, under which we work for the paramilitary and the jail inmates.
Okay.
So huge lot of work which we are talking right now at this platform, which has already been executed, and a lot is about to come, and gradually we are growing bigger, and we are doing very good work, and I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of the kind of impactful journey over the past 16 years we have had. There are a lot of projects in the pipeline, and some, I will not be able to talk about here at let my work speak, and that's going to be more impactful and more beautiful.
Wonderful, wonderful. So all the best to you. I mean, I can see these are going to be really, really impactful, and kudos to you, for thinking of such diverse and meaningful projects. So like I said, all the best. So Manisha, while we come to the end of the conversation, we have one last segment left, which is the rapid fire round, which is going to be 5 quick questions and 5 quick answers. Are you ready for that?
Yes, perfect.
All right. So a simple one first. Your go-to method for unwinding after a long day?
My family.
All right. Okay.
Spending time with them.
All right. The next one. The biggest myth about education that needs to be debunked?
What can it be? I think passion.
Okay.
To follow your dreams. Passion to follow your dreams. It is so easy that it has been created like education is not for everyone, but education is for all.
Right, right.
Anything you want to follow, you just need to have a passion.
Correct. Okay. Next one. One piece of advice you wish you had received earlier?
Love yourself. My mother never taught me that.
Well, I think we've all learned it a little late in life. Fine, we've learned it nonetheless. All right.
Yeah.
Next. What's that one thing people would be surprised to learn about you?
People think I'm very serious, but I'm quite witty.
Oh, all right. Okay. So now they will know that. Yeah?
Yes.
And the last one. Yeah. And the last one. What's that one word your friends use to describe you?
Helpful.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, Manisha, if
I'm not being generous to myself. I'm keeping it simple.
All right. So, like I said, absolutely wonderful conversation. I mean, got to know so much about the kind of work that you do, the kind of impact that you are making, and what you have in the pipeline. I think you're doing something really great for the society, and kudos to you. And thank you so much for being on the show, and all the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. It was a complete pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the AboutHer Show. If you enjoyed this episode, there's plenty more from where that came from. Our previous guests have shared some amazing stories, so be sure to catch up on past episodes. To keep up with our inspiring conversations and to never miss an update, hit subscribe, rate, review, and share the love. Follow us on social media for some great content, and don't forget to check out our website www.aboutherbysangeeta.com for stories that resonate, inspire, and empower. Know a remarkable woman or an inspiring man blazing a trail? We'd love to hear from you. Drop us a note at web.abouther@gmail.com and let's bring their story to life on the AboutHer Show.